Hi guys, my name is Grace. I'm going to be taking you guys through a little warm-up session today. So we're just going to start out with some jumping jacks. Follow me. Ready, go. If you'd like to start out with just some tap outs instead, alternating legs, that's going to get the blood flowing just as well. So just stay here, arms above your head, taking some deep breaths. Really trying to get that heart pumping. After this, we're going to be going into alternating side lunges. So a couple more seconds here, breathing deep. Then we're going to go a wide stance, wider than your shoulders, arms out in front of you, and we're just going to lunge from side to side. Warming up your hips, your knees, really getting that lower body ready. Be sure to sit backwards and keep your gaze forward. 90-degree bend in your knees. Just go at your own pace. Couple more deep breaths here. We're going to go into some squats. Okay. So standing position, feet just a little bit wider than your shoulders. Eyes forward, sitting back. 90-degree bend in your knees. Be sure not to take them over your toes. If you'd like to make it a little bit more challenging, go ahead and add a pulse at the bottom. Feeling it in your legs and your glutes. Keeping your toes up and putting your weight on your heels. Remember to keep that gaze forward, that chest up. A couple more here. Okay, get ready to warm up your shoulders a little bit. We're going to go standing position, feet together under your shoulders. We're going to go arm circles. So we're going to start out going forward, your own pace. You can go small, you can go big, whatever works for you. After this, we're going to flip our grip and we're going to go backwards, really feeling that shoulder. Okay, a couple more deep breaths. And now flip your palms up, and we're going to go backwards. Good job, guys. You're doing great. Okay. After this, we're going to go into some crossbody toe touches. We're going to go back to that wide stance we were in before. Couple more breaths here. And back to that wide stance. So wider than the shoulders, arms out like an airplane. And we're just going to alternate toes. We're going to go right arm, left foot, back to center, and switch. Keeping a neutral spine the whole time. Your gaze follows your hands. Try not to look up. Just protect the back. Okay. Go as slow or as fast as you would like. Bending at the waist. Good job, guys. After this, we're going to go into some skaters. Got a couple options here. The first one is going to be a skater step. So same wide stance, same windmill arms, and you're going to go foot behind you and then switch. And just tapping it out. If you would like to add a little bit of a hop like this, feel free to do so. Just going to get that blood pumping a little bit faster. Keep going, guys. You got it. You're doing great. Breathing deep. You should be feeling warm by now. And remember, if you're here, just stepping, that's fine too. Going at your own pace. After this, we're going to go back into some arm warm-ups. So we're going to go back to the standing position that we were in before. We're going to go Bicep Iso Hold. So we're going to go 90-degree bend in your arm, just like this. Opposite hand, press down against your palm, and just holding it down. Make sure that you're really feeling that pressure in your palm. Once you're comfortable there, we're going to add a calf raise. So at your own pace, just lifting up and going back down. Really feeling that whole body work. Good job, guys. You're doing great. Taking deep breaths and feeling warm. Make sure that you're feeling that tension all the way through the back the whole time. Okay. And then we're going to switch. Still doing your calf raises. And breathing deep. After we're done with these, we're going to work on some more balance. We're going to go single leg RDLs. Just taps. So what these are going to look like is we're going to start off with our right leg. It's going to be a slight bend in the knee. And all you're going to do is lift your opposite leg and tap down to the floor. Just like that. Going at your own pace and keeping a neutral spine the whole time. Don't try not to lift your gaze. If you have better balance with your arm out to the side like this, or maybe it's on your hip, whichever works for you. And if you fall out, that's fine. Just take a second, hop right back in. Go a couple more on this leg, and then we're going to switch to the left. Good job, guys. One more. And same thing on the other side. Slight bend in your knee, arm out to the side or on your hip. Just drop down to a tap. Going at your own pace. And once again, keeping that gaze neutral. Really working on that balance. Using that foot and calf as well. Okay, a couple more seconds here. And then we're going to go into some stretching. One more. Okay, back to a comfortable standing position. Feet underneath your shoulders. We're going to go for a tricep stretch. So we're going to take your arm behind your back as far as you can go. And with the other hand, grab onto that elbow. And really feeling that stretch all the way through your side, body, and arm. Trying to keep your chin away from your chest and your back straight, no arches there. Good job, guys. Couple more breaths, and then we're going to switch arms. All right, go ahead and shake it out. Swing your arms a little bit, and then opposite arm behind your back, same thing. Pulling at the elbow and really lengthening all the way through to get that full stretch. Really breathe deep, get all the benefits here. Take a second and stretch it out. Okay, take another deep breath here with me. And we're going to switch to a standing quad stretch. So you're going to take your right foot up behind you, grab at the heel. This is going to be a little bit of a balance as well. And then you can have your hand on your hip out to the side. Once again, whatever works for you. Really feeling that stretch through the hip and all the way into the knee. Breathing deep. Good job, guys. All right. Switching to the opposite leg. Shake it out. Same thing. Bending at the knee. Holding at the heel. And whatever works for your opposite arm to help you stay in that balance. If you fall out, just hop right back in with us. Good job, guys. Okay. We're going to make our way toward the floor. So our first thing we're going to do is go into a runner stretch. So this is going to be a deep lunge, just like this. Knee on the ground. And you're going to be pressing forward, really feeling that stretch through your hip flexor. Once you're comfortable here, you can go hands on your hips, or you can support your low back. Go for a little back bend. Really feel that stretch all the way through your core and down to your hip. If you want, you can take your arms out, cactus pose, make it a little bit more challenging for your balance. If not, any of the other options work just fine. Okay. Switching to the other leg. Switch it out any way you feel comfortable. Once again, leaning back, feeling that stretch through your hip flexor, and supporting yourself wherever you need to get that back bend. Taking a couple deep breaths here. After this, we're going to be moving into a tabletop position where we're going to stay for a bit. So, one more deep breath. Feel that stretch through your abs and your hip. And we're going to move into tabletop. We're going to start out with some push-ups. So, start on your knees. We're going to go for about 10 seconds at your own pace, however many you can do. If you would like to lift up on your toes, feel free to do so. Ready, and go. Be sure to keep a flat back, no arching or sagging, and just go at your own pace. Bending your elbows, slow down, slow up. You got it, guys. Okay. Maybe one more. And tabletop. So if you were on your toes, meet us back here. And we're going to go some fire hydrants. So what that's going to look like is all you're doing is keeping a 90-degree bend in your leg. And you're going to sweep your knee out to the side of you. Just like that. Really getting that side glute nice and warmed up. If you would like, you can add a little kick at the top. But you don't have to. And just going at your own pace. Try and keep this controlled. Not too much swinging from side to side. We'll go one more here. And then we will switch to the other side. So same thing on the other side. Flip this way so you can see it. 90-degree bend, and just taking it out to the side. Just like that. Keep that neutral spine. Protect your back as straight as you can keep it. And just slow and controlled movements. A couple more seconds here. All right. Next, you can go ahead and stay in your tabletop. We're going to go donkey kicks. So, same thing, you can keep that 90-degree bend in your knee, and all you're going to do is bring your foot flat up to the sky and kick up. You can pulse here if you would like, or you can bring it all the way back down and all the way back up, whichever feels best for you. Same thing with that neutral spine and keeping your back flat as best as you can. Okay. Couple more seconds here, and we're going to go ahead and switch legs. There you go, same thing, up to the top, pulse if you would like, or full range of motion, your choice. Just keep going, breathing deep, and feeling warm. Okay, guys. From here, we're going to go into some cat-cow. So take a second. Catch your breath, get into a comfortable tabletop position if you weren't already there, and we're going to go cat-cows. So bring your eyes up to the sky and drop your back. Take a second, and then once you're ready, flip. You're going to arch your back like a cat and drop the crown of your head to the ground. Do this on your own breath, at your own pace. Really feeling that full range of motion. Good job, guys. You're killing it. All right. From here, we're going to flip onto our backs. So take one more. And then when you're ready, meet me here. And we're going to go into some crunches. So, bend in the legs. We're going to start with a flat back. Arms behind your head. And all you're going to do is bring your chest up and crunch forward. Try not to put too much tension on your neck and move upward instead of towards your knees. Really feel it in your abs. Once again, going at your own pace. Really feeling it. Slow, controlled movements. Good job, guys. Okay. Breathing deep. Try and keep that back as flat as you can. Want to protect the lower back as much as possible. From here, we're going to go into some heel taps. Get those side bodies nice and warm as well. So go ahead and do one more. We're going to drop our hands down to our sides. Make sure that you can't touch your heels. They're a little bit further than your fingertips. You're going to lift up, and we're going to move side to side. Make sure you're really using your whole core here, and not just your arms and neck. You want to feel it all the way through your side body. And just go at your own pace. If you need to take a breath and pause in the middle, do so. If not, just keep going, getting warmed up. Good job, guys. Couple more seconds here. And then we're going to go into a butterfly pose stretch. So, meet me in a seated position. And we're going to drop our knees out to the sides with our feet together. And you should feel this through your hips. And then, if possible, go ahead and lean forward with a flat back. Try not to curl in on yourself too much. And just breathing deep, feeling that stretch. Good job, guys. Okay, we've got one more stretching position here on the floor, and then we'll move back to standing. So taking another deep breath here. And then we're going to flip to a figure 4 stretch. So, what this is going to look like from the side is one bent knee. You're going to take the opposite ankle and put it on top of your knee and support yourself from the back. And just push that knee as far away as feels comfortable, but still feeling that stretch. Keep that foot flat, protect the knee. And just breathe deep. Keep that gaze forward. We don't want to rotate too much. Okay, guys. So close. You're killing it. Another deep breath here. And we're going to flip. So, same thing. Bend in your knee. Heel to opposite knee. And just feeling that stretch through your side glute. All the way through the side of the leg. Keeping that foot flat and breathing deep. Good job, guys. Another deep breath here. And we'll make our way to a standing position. Get our blood pumping one more time. Get you guys ready for your workouts. Okay. Find your way comfortably to standing with me. And as soon as you're there, we're just going to start out marching. If you would like, you can go ahead and do some high knees. I'm going to stay right here. Swing your arms. Really get that 90-degree bend. You got it, guys. From here, we're going to add an overhead press. So keep those knees moving. And we're just going to get that movement through the shoulders. Really keep that 90 degrees. Don't go past your shoulders and gazes forward. Good job, guys. Okay. Next, we're going to go arm across the chest. Finish with some stretching. So shake it out with me. Good job. And then take your right arm against your chest, dropping your shoulder, and really feeling it through your arm. Good job, guys. Okay. Breathing deep. You got it. And shake it out. And we're going to switch arms just like that. Same thing. Pulling it tight across the chest and dropping your shoulder. Gaze forward, chin away from that chest. Feeling the full stretch. Good job, guys. We're almost done. We got 2 more things. Breathing deep. All right. From here, we're going to go into a side stretch. So arms up above your head, clasp your fingers, take a deep breath, lengthen through that spine, drop it to the right. We're just going to take a couple quick breaths here. Chin away from your chest, feeling it all the way through your side body. And back to the middle. Once again, lengthen that spine and drop it to the left. Good job, guys. Breathing deep, feeling that stretch. After this, we're going to finish with some jumping jacks, get that heart rate back up, and you guys will be good to go on your workouts. All right. Here we go, shaking your arms out, and let's go, let's finish. It's about 20 seconds here. You got it, guys. Really get that heart rate pumping and get you ready for a great workout. You got it, guys. Almost done. Keep going. One more. Great job, guys. That's your warm-up. Good luck on your workout today. Thanks for warming up with me.